In a quiet village at the edge of the great savanna, there lived a woman named Amina. She was known for her gentle spirit and kind heart, but her home was filled with sorrow. Her husband, Musa, had returned from a long journey, changed. He was distant, silent, and quick to anger. Amina's words seemed to bounce off him like rain on a roof. She loved Musa deeply and wanted to heal the rift between them, but she didn't know how. One evening, she visited the village elder, Mama Koko, who was wise and had seen many seasons. Mama Koko, Amina said, sitting by the elder's fire. I want my husband to love me like he used to, but I can't reach him. Please help me. The old woman gazed at Amina for a long moment, then nodded. There is a way, she said, but it will not be easy. To heal your husband's heart, you must bring me the whisker of a living lion. Amina's eyes widened. A lion's whisker? Yes, Mama Koko replied. Without it, the medicine will not work. The journey to the lion. The next morning, Amina set out. She walked far from the village until she reached the edge of the savanna, where lions roamed. Fear tightened her chest, but her love for Musa was stronger. She waited until she saw a lion, a great golden beast with a thick mane, resting in the shade of an acacia tree. Her heart pounded as she approached, but she stayed at a safe distance. She didn't rush. Instead, she sat on a rock and watched. Every day for a week, she returned to the same spot, bringing fresh meat. She would leave the food near the lion and step back. At first, the lion growled, his deep rumble shaking the ground. But Amina stayed still, showing no threat. Over time, the lion began to trust her. His growls softened to grunts, and eventually, he let her come closer. On the 10th day, Amina reached out with trembling hands and plucked a single whisker from his face. The lion huffed but did not harm her. She thanked him quietly and walked away, clutching the precious whisker. The lesson. Amina returned to the village and gave the whisker to Mama Koko. The old woman took it, smiled, and tossed it into the fire. Amina gasped. Why did you burn it? She cried. Mama Koko's eyes sparkled. You don't need the whisker, she said. What you needed was patience, courage, and understanding. You approached the lion slowly, with care and respect. You must do the same with Musa. His heart is like the lion, frightened and guarded. Give him time, show him kindness, and he will come back to you. Amina nodded, understanding at last. The return of love. From that day, Amina changed how she spoke to Musa. She listened without interrupting, gave him space when he needed it, and offered kindness without expecting anything in return. Slowly, Musa began to soften. He shared stories of his journey and the struggles he had faced. One evening, as they sat by the fire, Musa reached for Amina's hand. You've been so patient with me, he said. Thank you for not giving up. Their love grew stronger, built on the quiet lessons Amina had learned from the lion. And so, in that small village at the edge of the savanna, Amina and Musa's home was filled with laughter once more. The END. Comment below what you think about this story and don't forget to subscribe for more. Like and share with families and friends.